But anyway, when you look at the phenotypes associated, the one that really stands out a million miles, to my mind anyway, is its desiccation tolerance, or its zero tolerance, if we want to call it technically. So this is its ability to withstand dry environments for very long periods of time. Now, we don't see a whole lot of infection here, but of course, needless to say, when you do get stories of it happening, it's usually devastating, as is the case in Abbott and other examples before then. And the typical sort of clinical presentations you see are things like leaky gut environment, like necrotizing enterocolitis, and then the bug crosses the gut barrier to cause infections in the blood, so you get a bacteremia and a sepsis possibly. And then if certain strains present at the blood-brain barrier, they may cross and cause a meningitis, in which case 80% of those infections are fatal. So we also see, rather interestingly, infections in older people, people like me, for example, who might have an issue with our swallowing mechanism. And we would also take medicated foods, and the same type of risk is presented. But we tend to think about this just in the context of neonates, and I guess that's very emotive, I suppose, when you look at it. But old people also can get infected with this organism if they happen to be using medicated foods. Same types of risk features. However, in young children, this infection is devastating. In older people, you're likely to end up with things like wound infections or urinary tract infections.